Hello out there on YouTube, this is Chris McKee coming at you once again from Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. Find us online at alamomusic.com. We've got a cool guitar here from Gibson, a modern take on a classic, if you will. And this is the J45 Progressive in Autumn Sunburst. This is a really cool guitar, and I have to be a little honest here because I think that's what you ask of me. When I opened the case and I kind of looked at the guitar, I had some mixed feelings about it. And you'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. But the minute I played the guitar, if I'm honest, those mixed feelings really went away in a hurry. So this is, like I said, it's a modern take on the classic workhorse in the Gibson lineup, and that is the J45. Now the J45 has been the slope-shouldered dreadnought workhorse of many, many musicians over the years. And this holds true to that tradition in both its build and its tone. It features a solid Sitka spruce top of great Sitka spruce, nice tight grain with cross-silking in it, Honduran mahogany back and sides. It has scalloped bracing, mahogany neck, the width of the nut, the curvature of the fingerboard, everything's J45 as we've come to know it and love it, and it's got that wonderful tone. Some appointment changes on it include the split parallelogram inlays up the neck, which are your first indication that this is a little bit different. Also, the coloring is not your normal J45 color. This is called Autumn Burst, and what it is basically a lighter burst. Starts off with your traditional burst and then fades more subtly to a lighter burst along the edges so that you can see the grain pattern a little bit better in the wood than if it had just gone to, say, like a black. It's extremely comfortable to play. There's rounded edges on the fingerboard that make it have that kind of lived-in feel, if you will. And then it starts to get a little bit different. So the first thing that you might notice here is on the bridge we have an adjustable saddle. It looks like the saddle that has come off of a Les Paul. And here's where I had to kind of check my emotions. I've played some 60s J45s that were a little overbuilt and had adjustable saddles on them, and I have an opinion of them. If you look on the internet, I'm not alone. They were overbuilt, and they don't sound as great as the ones that preceded it or that have come since it. But that really wasn't the saddle's fault, as it turns out. It really was the bracing that was going on at that particular time. So the scallop bracing allows us to be an extremely resonant guitar still. In fact, it rumbles against my body. This allows you all of the adjustability, and the saddle is actually titanium, so it's a lightweight, very resonant metal that's going to transfer the vibrations of the strings through to the top very, very well. It's mounted in a bridge that's made of richlite instead of ebony, so it's very sustainable and it's a good material to work with. The fretboard is also richlite and tops off with a tusk nut up here at the top. Now, the often discussed Gibson G-Force tuners are up here on the headstock, and let's see if I can get them to work. It's kind of getting warmer in the room that we're filming in, so the guitar's kind of been in and out of tune, and where I would normally have to reach for a tuner, I've just turned on the G-Force and it's actually in tune right now. Let's see. See if I can make it go out of tune. Yeah, that worked. All right, ready? Here we go. And I didn't even have to reach for a snark tuner. So all in all, that's a nice feature to have. Now, if you are a person that doesn't like that, guess what? Gibson makes a J45 for you. But if you are a person that embraces new technology, Gibson's made a J45 for you. So you can get really a classic workhorse vintage style guitar with some modern features to it without it looking crazy different than the J45 has always looked. Now, the other really nice piece of technology that's in here is the pickup system. And I'm not shy about saying it, this is one of my favorite aftermarket pickup systems. It's the LR Baggs Lyric. Now, if you're not familiar with the Lyric is basically a microphone. It's a noise-canceling microphone that sits in a container and sticks to the bottom of the bridge plate. You have a sound hole mounted control for the volume, and there's a trim pot in there to adjust the sensitivity of the microphone. But it is basically the microphone, and I'll show you that in a little bit when we start demoing this guitar, because you can speak into the sound hole. It's going to pick up your voice just as well as it picks up the actual voicing of the guitar. How much do I like this pickup? I have a custom shop guitar from another company, and I put that into the guitar rather than order it with another pickup system as I could have. It's a great pickup system. So here is your modern interpretation of a J45. Automatic tuners, an adjustable saddle, and a great pickup system, all in a guitar that sounds amazing. We opened the case with certain hesitations. We've quickly become a fan. So let's put it through its paces and you can see what we're talking about. The Lyric is a great pickup. So there you have it. The J45 Progressive is a surprising guitar. It's really fun to play. I had a blast making the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, give us a call, shoot me an email, come into the store, and we'd like to put this guitar in your hands or any other guitar and help you find the instrument that suits your needs so that you can discover music in your life. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.